Duel Review is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com. On today's Duel Review, it's Ponyo the anime. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
It's Ham! Today is Tuesday, the 27th of September, and we're going to be doing Ponyo.
That's right, which came out in 2008, and it's more or less Miyazaki's adaptation of The Little Mermaid. It stars a little goldfish type thing with a face of a human.
Yeah, it's whatever you get when a human and a fish goddess make love.
Was she a fish goddess? I don't know if
she was the goddess of mercy, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's necessarily a fish goddess.
Well, then why would she have fish babies? And she's in the water a lot, so that was my assumption.
She's a fish goddess. Basically, yeah. Ponyo is the offspring of Fujimoto, a human, and what was the fish goddess's name?
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett. That's right.
She's the voice.
I
I think it's a Sister of Mercy or whatever.
I think it was like,
Mercy.
wasn't it like Grandmana?
Sure. Let's go.
Okay. So Ponyo, well, actually her name is Broomhilda. She meets up with, she gets away from her father just to look around. She wants to see what human life is about. She finds Sosuke, who is a little boy. I think it's a little boy, right?
Yeah, and it's a little Japanese kind of fishing village kind of thing.
Right, right.
And he lives way up on top of the hill, but he can go down to the beach.
Right. And she tastes his blood because he cuts his finger, and for some reason she decides to latch onto it.
Yeah, well, she's stuck in a bottle, right?
Right.
She like, okay, so she runs away from her father. She falls asleep on top of a jellyfish, and then she shows up right at his doorstep, quote unquote, yeah, the shore. And she's stuck in a bottle, and so he sees that and says, "Oh, it's a goldfish," and gets her out of the bottle. And he thinks she's dead. He breaks the bottle. That's why he cuts himself. And then the first thing she does is go and lick his bloody thumb.
I don't know why she does that.
I don't either, but it's creepy. But
do goldfish have tongues? Because she does. She has a big tongue.
I don't know. I don't think they have anything.
I guess little fish goddesses have tongues.
Well, little boys, whatever. Everything has a tongue, I guess.
So the boy names the fish Ponyo and feeds it ham. She gets obsessed. She after tasting his blood, she gains the ability to grow arms and legs. But that's kind of sporadic, isn't it?
That's part of it. She gains the ability to turn human, but what allows her to turn human is the magic that she gets from, well, her mother, but also the elixir.
Right.
Her father has an elixir. Her father is a human, or used to be a human. He lives under the sea now. He's got like air bubbles and stuff.
Right.
And he has this elixir, which I don't know what it does for him. Maybe it just allows him to live under the sea.
Well, I know that he has a lot of magic stored up. And
he's going to unleash it in the sea and basically replace the earth with water dwelling, right? He wants to eradicate the humans, really. He wants to start over.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, and so he's storing it up.
I know that Ponyo, what happens is Ponyo breaks it, the magic goes everywhere.
Inadvertently gets in there.
Creates an entire tidal wave.
Tsunami.
Tsunami. Which is going to, destroy humanity. And so the fish goddess, Grandmana,
Grand Marnier wants to say that.
She's
delicious.
She decides that she can help as long as Ponyo makes a choice or something like that.
Yeah, this is the thing is okay, so Ponyo has decided that she loves this human.
Right.
And she wants to be human.
Right.
So she tries really hard to make arms and legs, and they turn into chicken arms and legs at first. But then she gradually gets the hang of it and turns into a little girl. And so the father wants her back. And, he's tired of humans. He wants to start over. He wants the sea to be the king, kind of thing. Because they're polluting the earth. And, there's a lot of kind of eco-friendly, stuff in there.
Right.
Like they're dredging the bottom of garbage and whatever. Anyway, so he wants Ponyo to return. And so he calls upon his wife or his, love, the goddess of mercy, Grand Marnier, and and she decides that, you know what, it's not a big deal. In fact, if Ponyo, really loves this boy, then let's test his love.
Right.
And if it is true, then she can be human. But she has to sacrifice her any magic quality if she's human.
Right.
And I don't really know where that leaves the father. Why the father just kind of goes along with it. I think she's so much more powerful.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I mean, because he's just a human, and
he seems to abandon the whole erase humanity thing.
Right. I think mostly because he loves his daughter and
Yeah.
he wants what's best for her. He is definitely overprotective of her.
Yeah, definitely. And is all her sisters.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. And
Hundreds.
for some reason, Ponyo's like way huger than the rest of them.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know why.
Anyway, it's just a Miyazaki, brilliance. He just kind of does these random things that are just so cute. They don't really necessarily make sense, but
They work.
yeah. So anyway, you want to talk about the voice acting?
Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I liked it. I was indifferent for the most part.
Really?
Just the
Liam
little
Neeson plays what's his name?
Fujimoto.
Plays the father,
Fujimoto.
under the sea, brilliantly. I think I love his voice, so I think it works really well. And then
Sultry.
Tina Fey actually does a really good job as Sosuke's mother.
Yeah.
I think.
Lisa.
She's a little bit dry at times, but she's also very kind of homey and familiar kind of thing. And then Cate Blanchett, and there are others, but I think the voice is pretty good. I think it was always English, right? I don't think this is was it always English or was it dubbed?
No, it was dubbed.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to hear the Japanese version then, because I didn't notice their mouths were off, but
Oh yeah, they've gotten really good at that.
Yeah.
Especially Miyazaki films are just like superb at the voice.
Okay.
Voice syncing,
voice stinking.
voice syncing, synchronization.
So we did Howl's Moving Castle, and we were really kind of chagrined that we didn't give Miyazaki his due.
Right, Miyazaki is an amazing thing. Visually, this movie is amazing.
Yeah.
The plot almost takes a back seat to the visuals. It's just you just want to watch it.
Yeah, this is the tsunami, and when the water rises, Sosuke lives up on a hill, and the water rises all the way up to his virtual right to his door, and you get kind of these water waves that are fish, and then Ponyo's running on top of the fish. And it's really fanciful.
Well, I think that whole scene particularly was hand drawn by Miyazaki.
Okay,
so
that's cool.
So frame by frame, it was like 170 or something like that, 1,000 frames, just thousands of frames dedicated to the moving of the water and the feel of it, and just wow. Yeah.
So yeah, and then he has all these prehistoric fish and stuff that show up that are underneath the water, and using the streets that humans use but underwater now, and it's just very beautiful, and the characters are just endearing and adorable.
Right.
And he does such a good job with that. This is one that I actually resisted it. I don't know why, because I like Miyazaki. It's just this one was like, Ponyo and water. I don't know. For some reason, I just kind of resisted it. But when I saw it, especially like the ham part, I love that. She loves the ham, and so she's always like, ham, it's ham. So anyway, and she's magical, and she's new to being human, and she's new to like speech and all this stuff. So she's got this awkwardness to her that's really endearing, and just kind of random acts that she does. And it's just, it's brilliant. She gets really tired when she uses music, so she's got a lot of falling asleep, and then Sosuke has to kind of take care of her a little bit.
Yep.
And so that's kind of a bond there. And it's just, he does such a good job.
I think what draws me off, though, is the whole, Sasuke and her falls in love with her, because he's kind of young. I mean,
that's true, but I don't think it's like a romantic love necessarily. I think it'll bloom into that. But there's nothing like, you're hot, let's kiss.
Well, no, but even still, it's like...
It's just like, you're a friend, and, I mean, he doesn't... Throughout the rest of the series, he does have contact with some of his schoolmates, and they're all girls that he has contact that we see.
Mm-hmm.
But they're kind of annoying and selfish and whatever, and so he's kind of this innocent, very caring, inventive boy.
Right.
And to have Ponyo, I think it's just kind of like, that's his natural match. But having said that, in like Spirited Away and like all these other Miyazaki films, he does give a lot of weight to that kind of romantic child thing. I mean, like, oh, I'm in love with you kind of thing.
Like innocent love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's virgining on the adult, but I don't know. I don't think it's inappropriate or anything. Wonderful films, all of them.
Yeah, every single one.
Nausicaa, it's a good one. Yeah, any Miyazaki we can recommend.
Princess Mononoke.
Absolutely, that was the first one I saw. But Ponyo is a really good one. It's on Netflix.
My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. That's one of the ones I haven't seen. List of Shame.
I love that movie. It's like, well, that's for another time.
Yeah, I'll watch it sometime when it's on Netflix, hopefully.
Because he's got the like a little leaf.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, super cool movie on Netflix. Go check it out. I think it's like
Absolutely.
an hour and a half or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's not terribly long, but visually it's stunning.
And it's good voice acting. It's
Yeah.
very fast paced.
Yep.
I think there's a lot that goes on. There's a little bit of the weird, like, I don't understand how this fits in, but mostly it's just about a little boy and his love for a little girl.
Mermaid thing.
Mermaid thing.
Goldfish.
And she is very cute in her, like, weird fishy form.
Yeah.
She's kind of like a cephalopod or something. Kind of octopusal.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Octopedal?
Octopidal.
Octopidal?
While you're thinking of that.
Yes!
Aww.
While I was thinking of that, you see how that works?
My face. I'm just a mouth now. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Just hands. On tomorrow's Focal Point, some of my favorite figures.
Tuesday 27th.
Oh, we're being recorded. 27th. Alright. On today's Duel Review, it's the 27th. It's a Tuesday of September. Tuesday of September.
Let's do that one.
Let's do that. Today's Duel Review is Tuesday, Right. Today is Tuesday, the 27th of September, and on today's Duel Review, we are going to do... We're gonna do Ponyo.
It's like a Gundam, but it's Gundu.
Gundu. You like my Gundu? On today's Duel Review, no. We didn't do that, did we? No, we didn't. Yeah, sorry. Give it dog hair.
Sure it's not like
Other side. Unless you're like purposely not trimming that one so it goes it's gone.
God, it's coming down.
On today's Duel Review. Okay. Today is Tuesday the 27th of September, and Nick is smiling a lot. And it's because he just had corn.
I smile because I have corn.
Like I'm trying to make a call.
Right.
Hello?
How's it going?
Hello?
That's my dentist? Come on, you don't have a lot of time here.
Barbecue. That's why. Okay. Today.
Okay, so I was kind of elsewhere for a minute.
Like I do have some corn in there as well. I only took one bite. I got some corn. Corn. Today is Tuesday, the 27th of September, and we're going to be doing Ponyo.
That's right, which is a Miyazaki film. It came out
Hayo. Hayo! Miyazaki.
Miyazaki's kind of take on me. No, take on Little Mermaid. Take on me, you get it? Like the aha.
No.
Take on me.
Take on me. Take me home. Isn't that the next one?
I have no idea.
You.
In Ponyo, it's
Let's
about...
just start over.
Because I can't stop.
In, oh, ooh, here. Okay.